Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Speedster Plays Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we made the arduous climb all the way up to here, and all the way up Citadark Isle, and through this door, well, elevator to be frank, right through here is the final Gauntlet of battles. So, all my team have been healed up, and let me tell you, it's quite a bit of a walk to go and get to get your Pokemon healed at this point. So, I'm all ready. I'm all ready to head through and begin the final Gauntlet of battles. Let's go. No time like the present to head up, because here we are at the summit. Here it is. Let's run out and just head straight over. We got someone waiting for us over there. Oh, well, what's this? Oh my! It's this, fine gentleman, and everyone's favorite voice for me to do. Ahem.
So, we meet again. My plan was perfect, in the promise of the utterly useless Lavrina and Gordigan, and you spoiled the brilliant plan I devised for Fennec City. And thanks to that terrible hard-nosed woman, I suffered the humiliation of having my worst moment broadcast all over Ore. To gain Master Grievel's forgiveness, and for me to assume my rightful position as the governor of Ore, I must defeat you. This time, I won't be shy about revealing to you the full extent of my power.
I love doing my Snaddle voice. So yes, it's time for, as you might guess, we're rematching all of them. It's time for the rebattle with Snaddle. And we're starting off, he's starting with Metang and Quagsire. I kind of assumed which Pokemon he was going to send out, so I just knew I had to worry about that Quagsire, and he had two Steel types with him, so I wanted Eruption in, and to deal with that Quagsire, I had Teleki. So, I'm going to go Giga Drain on that Quagsire, and I'm going to Protect this turn, just to make sure, because Giga Drain should take down Quagsire, but there's always a chance it won't. So, let's just, better safe than sorry. And I was safe anyway. I could have just gone ahead and tried to take down that Metang, but whatever. At the very least, I'm safe. At least I'm going off better than my first fight against Snaddle. You guys remember that battle? I was not too fond of Snaddle, you seal me? That was a joke, wasn't that good? Oh yes, I forgot Metang has Ice Punch. That's not so good. Well, it doesn't do that much damage, which is helpful. Okay, so Eruption is super effective against both of them, so I'm going to use Reflect and go for a Flamethrower and take down that... I don't think that Metang is more of a threat at the moment, so set up a Reflect to reduce physical damage, because that Scizor is only going to hit me with physical attacks. So yeah, here it comes. He's going to hit me with a Steel-type move. So at the very least, oh, that still did a chunk of damage, but at least it's not as high as it could have been. So, get off that Flamethrower. This should take down that Metang. Oh, critical. Even a critical. Okay. Doing really good so far. That's just a lot to say. I'm doing really good. That's all I can really say right now, although I'm probably jinxing myself. Oh, here comes a Soul Rock. It's interesting because he had a Lunatone the first time I fought him. And it's even more convenient considering that this is one of his Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Soul Rock. Honestly, as I would say, for a lot of these things, it's kinda late to be thinking about getting new party members. But Solrock, same as Lunatone, is interesting enough. It's a Rock Psychic type. This one has access to moves like Solar Beam and Fire Blast, so if you really want to use it, you can, but once again, it's pretty damn late into the game, so I don't personally see much use for it, but in another game you might have use for a Soul Rock, but I personally do not. And see, it just took that Psychic pretty well. I just want to weaken it while taking on the rest of his team. And oh, here comes that Shadow Sky everyone loves. Here comes another Steel Wing. At least Teleki can tank it. Or perhaps not. How did I jinx myself? How did I know I was going to get a critical? Okay, so gonna send in Voltster, because now there's a Shadow Pokemon and I can focus on my Paralysis tactic. And so then, with this well-placed Flamethrower, I can take down that Scizor. I believe he only has 2 Shadow Pokemon, so he still has 1 Standard Pokemon left to go, so I don't have to worry about switching around stuff for experience just yet. So, oh, and Voltster to level 45. That's good. Get on, you Voltster. You're one of the highest elements of my team. Oh, and got now Cast Form. Okay, so How do I want to do this? Alright. I'm gonna get hit by Shadow Sky. Of course I'm gonna want Bolster to Thunder Wave that cast form, and then I'll just have Ruption concentrate its efforts on taking down that cast form. That seems about right. Sometimes I don't know what's the best decision, so I'm just going with my gut, what I think is the best thing to do, because although I have been playing this since I was maybe playing Pokemon since I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old. I don't know the exact time when I started playing this, but started playing Pokemon, but I think it's always better to just go for safe. I think I can come to a decent enough decision, and I forget if Weather Ball works the way I think it does. Does it? Yes, it does. I think so. Or not, because my TV blanked out and I couldn't see what that is, so I'm not sure if it works that way. And critical hit! The cast form is down. All those regular Pokemon are just down now. The only reason Teleki was down because of that really unlucky critical. That's just the only thing that stopped it happening. Oh, and here's other Pokemon. Shadow Starmie. Starmie can be classified as a very good Pokemon. It's a Water Psychic type, has some great access to moves like, of course, moves like Hydro Pump, Psychic, as well as moves like Thunderbolt. So, in Ice Beam, so Starmie can be a fantastic party member, although I would honestly say too late in the game to make use of it. You're just like late into the game, and there's not really much I'd be able to say you could do with this Starmie at this point. That's in my opinion. You might be able to find some use for it, but personally, I don't see much use for it. And okay, so that's my Starmie is a good Pokemon. It ruled the metagame in Red and Blue, and even now is still a pretty good Pokemon. But just for me, at least at this point in the game, in any other game, I would recommend a Starmie. But at this point in the game, you're on the final gauntlet of battles, so I really would not recommend this. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this episode is just going to be consistent battles, essentially. It's just going to be one battle after another, because this is the point of the game we're at. Oh! Why was I panicking? I should have known I wasn't going to do that much damage. Okay, at least Solrock is paralyzed and cannot move. Okay, so whenever I'm trying to get a Shadow Pokemon and I see a critical hit appearing, I just have like a mini heart attack, because I'd really like... mainly because I've had almost a perfect streak this entire game. I haven't missed a single Shadow Pokemon. Everything has been going fantastically for me, so I would just rather keep that streak going. That's just kind of what I want to finish this series with as. So, let's try and catch this Solrock. It's less than half health and paralyzed, so there's a decent enough chance that I'll be able to catch it. 1. Nope. It's gonna put up a fight. How did I know it was gonna put up a fight? Okay, Rock Slide. Let's go. It's weakest attack. It'll do chip damage on both of them. That's just mainly my aim right now. Because I don't want to damage them too much, I just want chip damage. Okay, Shadow Mists, lower my evasiveness. Okay, so... I just gotta think this through carefully. So I can probably go for another Rock Slide. And go for another Ultra Ball on that Solrock. Or you just go for Shadow Panic. Great. One of my least favorite Shadow moves. I hate a lot of Shadow moves, but this is almost definitely my least favorite. Confuse rate on both my Pokemon. This is just great. And my Reflect is gone. This is just great. And the Shadow Sky is still in effect. Everything is now stacking up against me. Great. Alright. I think I can get through this. I can still do this. Things could be worse. Okay, let's go for another Ultra Ball on that Solrock. I don't think enough turns have passed to warrant the use of a Timer Ball yet. Probably in a few turns a Timer Ball will be of use, because I haven't been keeping count of how many turns have been going on. So, let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3... Yes! Solrock has been caught. Okay, this is... Eruption? What's gonna happen? Okay, Rock Slide. However, because there's only one target now, it'll increase the multiplier, and if this gets a critical hit, it'll do more damage. Okay, I shouldn't have been worried. That's still fine. And it's paralyzed and can't move. Shadowy Aura faded away, and it has no consistent way of being able to set that up again. This is great. This is great. Gonna go for a quick attack. And now it's time for another Ultra Ball. So we can see how well this goes. Because, at this rate, this will be an incredibly good run of this battle. And I'll be incredibly, incredibly happy if I can get a good run. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Snatchel is defeated. Compared to that first fight I had with Snattle, all I can say is, go to hell, Snattle!
My plan! It was supposed to be perfect!
Unfortunately, this is probably the last time we're gonna see a Snattle in this playthrough, but...
My plan! My perfect plan! Master Greevil, forgive me! Oh!
I love doing that every single time. So, right over there, you can see that there's one of Greevil's bodyguards. One of the people we met in the second episode of this series. But we're beaten up, so let's head back down, because this elevator now works and we can go straight to the bottom. There's now a shortcut from the bottom of Citadark to the top, which would be nice to have from the very beginning, but I guess we had to go through the level first. So, let's just take a look at my Pokemon. Okay. Doing alright. They're decent enough. So, just switching them down here because we can head down to heal. But then, when we reach the bottom, there's someone waiting for us. Hello there. You're leaving already? But not before I show you my brand of hospitality! Oh, so we got a bum rushed for a battle when I go to heal. Cleef. Cleef, almost sounds like another word, which I'd rather not saying. Oh, he likes coming in packing bulky Pokemon. Just my favorite. I love bulky Pokemon. Not really, but so many bulky Pokemon. Alright, so I'm gonna go heal, and then we're gonna head up to go and continue our gauntlet of battles. Okay, so right across the bridge is our next battle. So if people have watched my hardest Pokemon battles list, you'll know that I consider this to be one of the hardest battles in the Pokemon series. So I'm gonna save, and now I'm gonna head over to battle Ardos. It's been a while, boy. Do you remember me? Do you recall this? I helped you and Gatti on board. There's no need for thanks. I was merely punishing a fool that used a shadow Pokemon in public. At that time, we didn't want the world to know what we, Cypher, were planning. But back then, I thought you were just an ordinary child. Little did I suspect that you would become Cypher's biggest and most damaging threat. That's enough talk. You have the skills and wherewithal to reach Citadark Isle. Let me see your abilities in full glory. Alright, so here we have a battle against Cypher admin Ardos. And he's going to be leading off with a Swellow and an Alakazam. So, two powerful Pokemon to start this battle off with. So I decided to lead with Haydizzle and Ruption because I had absolutely no clue what could be coming my way. So, I'm starting this battle right off with a Shadow Pokemon, a Shadow Swellow. Swellow is one of the fastest of the beginning birds of any region. It has a good attack stat, and that combined with its Guts ability, and as well as giving it Toxic Orb, or Flame Orb with the move Facade, gives it an insanely high amount of damage output. However, it's very, very frail, and at this point in the game, I don't see you using it at all, so... Okay, how about I just actually get to the battle? So, I'm going to use Return on Alakazam, and for safety, I'm going to use Protect on Ruption. Just to be safe, because I don't know what that Swellow's going to do. It's using Shadow Sky, because I know there's one move that this Swellow has, and it makes me a bit, nervous to damage it. Okay, let's see how much Psychic does to Haydizzle. Haydizzle can tank it. Oh, yes! This is why I love Haydizzle. Show them the power of your return! Oh, there it is. Alakazam is down. One of the strongest Pokemon in the first game, down in one move. That's good. Good thing it isn't a physical. Doesn't have much physical defense. And Eruption gain a level. Huzzah! Wants to learn Eruption. No, I'm not going to teach it Eruption. Eruption is too slow to make full use of Eruption because it lowers in power the less health you have, and it takes damage the first turn. And it's not going to be good. And Miss Kingdra. One of the reasons I didn't want to have Eruption on the field, and now this is not the best time to have used Protect, because I'm fairly sure this thing has Hydro Pump. And If a Hydro Pump's coming out, I do not want Ruption to be in the way of it. I'm gonna use Return again on Kingdra, and I'm gonna get Ruption the hell out of there. I'm gonna switch in Arctol. Because I do not... There's no way Ruption can survive a Hydro Pump from a Kingdra. There's no way, so... And if I need Ruption later on, I want to have him ready. Oh, good, here comes a Shadow Break. This'll be good. Whee! Oh my god! Oh, that's so powerful! Oh. Okay, so, what now? I'll just go Voltster, because this could easily go bad. I was not expecting Shadow Break to do that much damage to Haydizzle. Yeah, let's see if I predicted correctly. Yep, there was a Hydro Pump on the way. Ugh. Even at Arctol it did a decent amount of damage. Okay, and that just meant I got to do nothing this turn. I lost the Pokemon and took damage on the rest of my Pokemon, so this is not the best start to this fight. At least I took down his Alakazam. That's one of the most powerful Pokemon in his team, so it's a good thing I've taken that down. Let's Thunder Wave that Swellow. Oh, wait, should I? Oh, I don't know. Cause it has Guts. That could make it even stronger. And that would just be endgame right there. I don't know. I'm scared now. Because it has Guts. I don't want to increase its damage output any higher. Okay, let's hope I can take down Kingdra this turn. Okay, here it goes. This is the move I was worried about. I was worried about Shadow Half. Half's the HP of all Pokemon on the field. This is why I didn't want to damage it. Oh my god. Because if I damaged it too much, then I would have just knocked it out right then and there. So, okay, Ice Beam, but I believe after using Shadow Half, it can't move next turn. So, who knows, I might actually have a decent chance now of getting things right. Okay, what's he doing now? Okay, Heracross. Okay, now this is not a good situation for Arctol to be in. So, okay, so what now? Okay, damn it, I have to think straight here. Okay, he's on low health, so okay. Swellow can't do anything this turn, so I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna paralyze it. In Arctol, I'm gonna switch out Arctol to send in Teleki. Okay, because if this thing is gonna use Brick Break or something, out of all my other than Skulton, Teleki will be the best to tank it, and Teleki can then come in and fight this Heracross head on. So, if my memory serves me, Swellow can't move this turn, so paralyzing it is the best choice here. So, yes, I was right, it has to recharge. And did I make the correct prediction? Yes, I did. I made the correct prediction. Okay, so Blasts of Light are still falling, and Teleki took some damage. Voltster's going to take some damage, and that Heracross is going to take some damage. Okay, so as of this turn, that Swellow can move again, so I'm going to go ahead and try to catch it. Get it off the field. Alright, and now going to just go straight out for an Aerial Ace on Heracross. Just go. Let's hope I can catch the thing. I don't think Swellow has that high of a catch rate, so it's on half health and paralyzed. So this should have a good chance of catching it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One of his Shadow Pokemon is down. Okay, so now he has 2 left waiting for me. Out comes Electabuzz. As you might guess, this is a Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Electabuzz. Electabuzz is a pretty good Pokemon. I'd say it's better than Magmar in terms of... I would personally say it's better than Magmar, at least in this stage of evolution. But if you want to use an Electabuzz in this game, I would personally just recommend purifying at least partially, getting the friendship up on that Togepi that you got earlier in the game, and then giving it back to Hordle to get a Lekid that has all the elemental punches as well as cross chop, because I think that's just overall the best choice. And as you might have, and that's Electabuzz, because now we have a Snorlax on the field. Snorlax is a very, very beefy Pokemon. That's just the thing I know here. And as well as being beefy, it has a lot of HP and a great deal of special defense, but it's slow. It also has a crap ton of... what am I trying to say? It has a crap ton of attack as well. And this particular Snorlax has leftovers, so if you want to catch it for leftovers, it's worth catching for that. But it's too late in the game to use. Well, if you want to use a tank, then Snorlax could be a pretty good bet, I would personally say. So I want to set up Reflect, because if this is happening when I raise defense a little, is what's going to happen? Yes, Shadow End! This is the most powerful Shadow move. Oh god, and Volster's down. At least it halves its HP in the process. So now I have no way of inflicting a status condition on that Electabuzz. Fantastic. Alright. Gonna throw in Skulton, just so I can try to think things through here. Because this is not a good situation. I always get in a bad situation against Ardos. Skulton, Seismic Toss, Electabuzz, and Teleki, Giga Drain, Snorlax. It's probably not going to do much. I'm not expecting this to do much, but at this moment, I'm clutching at whatever I can grab at, personally. Right now, I'm clutching at everything I can grab at. And I don't want to damage the Snorlax too much, because I know that this Snorlax likes to spam Shadow End. Although I forget, I think it has to recharge. Okay, that did a bit of damage, brought onto yellow, but then it's probably just going to restore it all back with leftovers. Okay. Now I just want to weaken this Electabuzz, make it a bit more feasible to catch. Okay. So, oh good, it's got static, I forgot. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have to wait to use Shadow End. Fantastic. Oh, Teleki! Teleki, that's good. That's good. You're doing good work, Teleki. Oh god. That was scary. Okay. Skulton, use Seismic Toss again. I'm just going to go for the catch on that Snorlax. I probably won't be able to catch it, but this Snorlax with Shadow End can utterly decimate my team, and if it takes out Teleki, I have no way of resetting back up Reflect. So then I'll be completely exposed to it. Okay, 1, 2, 3... Oh my god, I caught Snorlax! Okay, now there's just one left. Just one left I have to worry about. And it just seems content right now to just spam Shadow Mist. So, I'm not really sure. So, it's probably building up to something, so I don't know. I probably still have good reason to be scared of this thing. Personally, I think I still have good reason. Okay, just get another Seismic Toss. Why I love Seismic Toss, because it's just going to do a consistent bit of damage. Alright, and, okay, what now? I'm not going to be using more Seismic Toss. No more of Skulton's moves could work. Will-O-Wisp would be a horrible idea. Shadow Ball will do too much damage, so I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball, and I'm going to call Teleki. Okay, because hopefully this is good. This'll do. I can catch Electabuzz. Come on. Believe in me, believe in me. Believe in me, who believes in you, who believes in the One Piece. 1, 2, 3... Yes! Yes! Ardos is beaten. And I didn't actually lose that many Pokemon. I didn't actually do that badly. This is trouble if something's not done. Okay. Swallow, Snorlax, and Electabuzz. Oh, that's good. That is so good. I realize now that I should have crushed you much earlier. This is out of my hands now. I must defer you to Master Greevil himself. Oh boy, don't think that this is over. I won't abandon my dreams. Okay, ominous speech. But now, let's head in. Greevil's right through here. So let's go in. There's a healing station right here. Convenient! There's a healing station. And there's a PC. Oddly convenient. Alright, so... Gonna head through here. And... there's Greevil.
Now this is quite a surprise. You managed to defeat Ardos. Of course, you have also been so many of my followers. Perhaps it's no surprise that you won. I must say that I haven't been this excited in a long time. I do have an appreciation for the strong. However, I also cannot allow your interference. My Shadow Pokemon plan is nearing completion. So, for the time being, I think that I will have you securely out of the way right where you are now.
What? Oh my god, he has the best strategy for a villain. It's a gigantic wall of glass. It appears impossible to go any further. He just puts a wall in front of me. I cannot deny that's... that's pretty good. Okay, so... these guys are level 44, so let's just Put them out in front. So, let's go around. As you might remember, there was another path. So, perhaps we can head this way and go underneath. So, wait. It's pretty obvious. I'm going to save again because there's going to be another battle right now. I'm serious, there's going to be another battle. So, the elevator door won't open. Well, shit. We're fucked. I guess I might as well just head on home then. Let's just go on home, huh? Oh, it's this guy! You remember him? The last guy I fought before I supposedly ended the series. And with the end of Pokemon.
It's me again, kid. You know, it makes me kind of happy to see you since I've seen you so often.
We've met twice before now.
By the way, you keep beating me. My credit's taking a beating. Aye! So Master Greevil gave me this one last chance to redeem myself, but this is it. If I lose this one, there's no tomorrow. Here goes.
Okay, so another battle. This rematch with Gorgon. And he's leading right off with a Slowking and an Ursaring. So, as you might guess, I put these in, so well, he's going to go for his Protect Earthquake strategy again. Because he just likes rehashing stuff, so that's why I switched these guys in. Okay, I'm going to go Brick Break on Ursaring, and I'm going to set up a Reflect with Teleki. Just to be safe. Because you can never be too careful, that's what I always say. Alright, let's see how this goes. He Dizzles the fastest after Teleki. Brick Break! Can this take down Ursaring? No, it cannot take down Ursaring. It's going to use Slash. At the very least, I'll weaken the amount of damage you're going to be taking. Okay, so now what are you going to use? Psychic. Okay, that's going to be used on Ursaring. If I can tank it from an Alakazam, I can certainly tank it from a Slowking. Yep, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Okay, so what's going to happen now? I'm going to use Earthquake, and I'm going to Giga Drain Slowking. This should turn out pretty well. Just see how this goes. Alright, just got some chip damage on Slowking, get some of my health back, and now Unleash an Earthquake. This should be able to take down his Ursaring, and then perhaps take out Slowking. Nope, not going to take out Slowking. So then, doesn't affect Teleki, of course. Now, Ursaring is down. That's one of his Pokemon down. I can be happy about that. Great. Great start. Now comes out Aggron. Oh, perfect for the Earthquaking. Oh my, it has Ice Beam. I forgot that. Teleki, you okay? You okay? Oh, you're okay, girl. You're fine. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna do Earthquake again and Giga Drain that Slowking. Because, oh my god, is he not using Protect? Is he not using Protect? Okay, got a critical on that Slowking. That's good. Even though that probably wouldn't help much, and... oh, please tell me you're sending out your non-Shadow Pokemon. Please tell me you are, because if not, then I'll be incredibly annoyed. Okay, nothing to worry about. He's sending out his other non-Shadow Pokemon in a Walrein. So, I should be fine here. Just let off an Earthquake. This should deal good damage to that Walrein. No, maybe not good damage, a decent bit of damage. Doesn't affect Teleki, and this should one-hit KO this Aggron. There it is. That Aggron is nothing to me. Alright, so, good run of all these battles so far. So, and that comes a Poliwrath. As you might guess, this is a Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Poliwrath. This is a decent enough mixed attacker. I've used one, and it is decently good. That's pretty much what I can say about this. It's good. That's what I can say about it. It's a good Pokemon. It's a decent amount of bulk. Well, decent is maybe an overstatement, but it's decent enough mixed attacker, being a fighting and a water type, and just overall, it is a decent member of a team. Although, like every Pokemon at this point, I'd say there's not really much point using it. Because you'll need to purify them. The only reason I can have them is that if you want to stall out against other Shadow Pokemon. That's the only reason that I could potentially see it being used. And, you know what? I'm gonna be stupid. Gonna get an Ultra Ball, I'm just gonna throw it right away at that Poliwrath. Because I'm not sure what else to do with Teleki's turn. So, well, I'm set up for failure here, so I'm just accepting this is just gonna burst open. One. Yep. I told you, it's just gonna burst open, there was no point. I just couldn't think of what else to do. Because, oh, good! Shadow Sky, exactly what I wanted. Great. Okay, I'm just hoping I can take down this wall rain. And nope, not quite taking down that wall rain. Alright, what are you gonna do, wall rain? Oh, you're gonna use Ice Beam. I would have guessed that you were gonna use Ice Beam. Just finish off... Oh, you weren't finishing off Teleki. Huh. Not sure what you're doing then. Okay, Blasts of Light. Okay, does a little bit of damage to Teleki. A little bit of damage to Haydizzle, which I'm used to at this point. And a little bit of damage to Walrein. Come on, that's a pixel. That's like a few pixels. Come on. And, okay, because all of Teleki's moves are super effective against Poliwrath, so... And I'm always nervous about stuff like this. I'm always nervous I'm just going to do a little bit too much damage, and then knock it out. So, you know what? Time for more stupidity. I'm just going to throw another Ultra Ball. I got enough Ultra Balls. And for the final battles, I'll restock. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Okay, let's just throw another Snag Ball because I'm not feeling stupid. That's just how we're going to get things done here. 1, 2, 3... Oh my god! I got it at full health! Okay, I guess I should have had more belief in myself. And here's the last Shadow Pokemon he has, the Pedo Mr. Mime. This is a decently fast enough special attacker slash special defender, but everything else about it isn't as good. I was never really much of a fan of Mr. Mime, just always looked creepy and weird to me, so I never used one, so I can't really vouch much for it. It's not a fairy type, because fairy types don't exist yet. The fairy type may have made it a little bit more interesting, but for now, it's just a weird-looking guy. That's just all I can really say about it. You know what? Let's go for another Ultra Ball. What could possibly go wrong? And I'll just go for a Psychic to chip it down, because, who knows, maybe because I'm just being stupid, the game's being easy on me. I'm still getting over that. 1. Yep, not gonna happen this time. Not gonna happen this time. Alright, Teleki Psychic. This is not gonna do much damage. Yeah, that's all it did. I wasn't expecting it to do much damage, and oh, special defense fell though. Ugh. Just got there. Oh, here comes that Shadow Storm. It's gonna hit both my Pokemon. Let's see, can they survive it? Oh, nope, Haydizzle's down, and from the looks of it, Teleki's probably gonna go down as well. Sorry, Haydizzle, you know I love you, buddy. Teleki. Oh no, Teleki's down as well. It's exactly what I wanted. Just fall down like a bowling pin already. Okay. Let's go. Send in my typical Shadow Pokemon catching duo, Voltster and Skulton. It's a decent enough combo, these two. Okay, because Voltster is there with the paralysis, and Skulton can use Seismic Toss to just bring it slowly down. Okay, because that's the plan. That is the plan for this. Got it all figured out. Got it all planned out. This should turn out okay, I think. Okay, Leftovers is gonna help as well. Okay, gonna Thunder Wave and gonna Seismic Toss. Because this should turn out well. Get the Thunder Wave off. This will paralyze it, limiting its options for attacking and maybe prevent it from attacking. And then, yep, right there, and make it easier to catch. Seismic Toss is going to do 45 HP worth of damage. Yeah, okay, that should do. That should do. But we still have the Shadow Sky in effect, so I'm gonna take a few more hits. That's fine. I can take stuff all day, son. Okay, so what now? Just gonna... Well, Skelton can just, like, sit there all day. I'm gonna... Now's the time for the Ultra Ball. And then I'm gonna just say hi to Skelton. Because Skelton's awesome. Now, let's try and catch that Mr. Mime. Just throw the ball. I should have more chance of catching that Poliwrath, more chance of catching this Mr. Mime than I did Poliwrath. 1, 2, 3. There it is. All the rematches so far have been completely flawless. Well, what am I saying? Far from flawless. We're doomed. I just mean I've caught everything. I've done everything to the best of my abilities. Bleh, that was the very last chance Master Evil gave me. How could I keep losing to some kid over and over? If there were a tree, I'd climb it to get away from all this. I'm sure you can find the tree, so I'm gonna head back in and heal, because there's one more thing to do before, well, one thing I want to do before I end this episode, because that elevator path is now open to us. So, and from that elevator path, we can head inside this dome to confront Greevil. So, let's scout it out first. Just make sure there's no traps, there's no danger, there's just nothing going on here. Oh, and because, just for safety, I'm gonna save. Just gonna save everything, because I have a crap ton of Shadow Pokemon now. So let's just save this, and let's head on through. Well, I want to have a quick check on my party. Yep, I'm fine with how this is. So, let's head on through. Oh, there's actually a guard down here. That's actually surprising. You won't quit being a pest, will you? There's actually a guard down in this path. They're actually decently smart. Colax. Wait, have we already fought Colax? Is this just a rematch for the guy? I don't remember. I'll remember things good. Well, I got a Glalie and an Ampharos. Could be a bit of a dicey situation. Let's just fast forward. And conveniently, this guard has a Shadow Pokemon. Three sausages coming out of the ground. Nah, it's a Dugtrio. Dugtrio is, I would say, one of the fastest ground types, or at least earlier on, in this generation at least, is one of the fastest ground types. It also has a good enough attack stat to utilize with that speed. However, it's incredibly frail. That's just the thing I'd say about it. It's incredibly frail, and just overall, I would say that there are better ground types. Maybe slower ground types, but there are better ground types, especially at this point in the game. God damn it, we're just about to head to the final battle, essentially, and you really want to pick up some friggin' wieners coming out of the ground? Really, that's what you want to do? But let's reach their own, I guess. You know what, I'm feeling even more stupid. Let's try to catch this level 40 Dugtrio at full health. Who knows? Who knows? It's a random number generated game. You know, it might work. You know, it just might work. You just never know. Yes! I just had to keep baiting it. I just baited it and then it worked. Ah, 2 Pokemon got it at full health. This is just too good. This should just not have been happening. So, right through there is the passage past that wall of glass. And through there is the way to the final battle. So, next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we are going to head up this elevator to try and confront Greevil. See you guys all then.